G'day, I'm art-Jireh. Welcome to my art channel. Thanks for being here. In today's video, I'm wanting to create a theme that makes me happy, a tropical garden. I'm wanting to combine my love of tropical gardens with an old art form I was interested in back in art school, and that was printing. Recently, I started following an artist tagged art-Jireh on Instagram that creates paintings from leaf prints. Her art was the initial inspiration for this piece. I then also saw AB Creative, whose work I love, create a piece with palm leaves. So I was doubly inspired. So what am I going to do, you ask? Well, what I'm going to do first is paint the background in blue and turquoise. These are the paints that I'm going to use for the background. Holcroft Sky Blue and Holcroft Turquoise. I'm going to split the base in two, so with the sponge applicators I'm going to add the sky blue on the top and the turquoise on the bottom. Once the base dries, I'm then going to use the leaves that I cut from the trees off my garden, some palm leaves or some hibiscus leaves. I've got some bird of paradise leaves, some canna lily leaves, and I'm going to use them to print onto the canvas. Here's the bucket full of all the different leaves that I've got. That's the canna lily leaf, although that's curled up. It's been picked. I picked them a little while ago, so they're starting to curl over. That's a lily leaf that I grabbed off one of my lilies. That's another canna lily leaf, and some, I forgot what they're called now, Ilium lilies, these ones. And another plant, which I can't think of the name of right now. But these are all tropical flowers that I've got in my garden. These are hibiscus leaves. Got a whole heap of those. So obviously I'm not going to use all of them, but I'm going to go through them and find the better leaves and stencil them onto, that's no good, that one, stencil them onto the background after I've painted the split base. Then once that's done, I am going to use some polymer clay pieces of flowers that I created a while back and add them to the piece as well, so that I make a 3D piece over the top of the leaf printing. So anyway, I'm going to get started now and print the background, and we'll see how we go. And we're back. Unfortunately, I forgot to turn the video back on. So what I've done here is painted the leaf in order to print it onto the canvas, and I'm just pressing it down. I don't think this is going to work. Not having done this before without a printing press of sorts, I'm not sure how it's going to work. It's a bit of a trial and error. And there you have it. It didn't work this time. I may have to paint the leaf in manually, unfortunately. Due to time constraints, I don't get to practice off camera, so you get to see what works and what doesn't when I do. Okay, so let's try some of the other leaves and see how they go. Let's try a bird of paradise leaf. Now I'm just going to paint it. I don't have much room on the table here, so I'm going to just paint it on the side here. So unfortunately you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing, but at the moment I'm just painting the bird of paradise leaf. So right now it looks like a bit of a mess, but there are some imprints there, some leaf imprints. You can see some of the veins in the leaves. So there is some sort of success, not a great deal of success, but some success. So that's a good thing. Let's bring you down to give you a close-up of the leaves. So see, you can see the imprints and the veins in the leaves. They're not very clear, so whether I just wasn't pressing down enough or whether it was because I didn't apply enough paint on there, I'm not sure. So like I said, this is trial and error for me because I don't get to practice off camera. Therefore I'm going to have to paint the leaves in myself. Okay, and we're back again. So what I've done here, as you can see, is I've used some markers to draw out the outlines of the leaves. And now what I'm going to do is paint the insides of the outlines with paint, use paint to fill them in. Now I may come back a little later on and reprint them with the actual leaves just to see if I can get the actual veining of the leaves themselves. Okay, here's a close-up of what I've done. So I've just given it a first coat of paint. I will have to come back and touch up some areas and tidy up others. I will give it a try with the leaf again, just to print it over the painted area and see if it leaves an imprint of the veins of the leaf. I may do that off camera if I don't get time to do it on camera. Now off camera I've added more leaves and I've reprinted some of the existing leaves so that you get that vein from the leaves. I've also gone ahead and painted the tropical flowers, so I have a base to add my texture paste to. Here I started adding the texture paste off camera as it's very time consuming. Some I did yesterday and they are now dry, while a few of them I did a little while ago and they are still wet. I'm now going to finish adding the texture paste to the rest of the painting on camera so you can see how I do it. I will be using modelling paste by Liquitex and multi-purpose filler mixed together to create the paste. So let's get started. I've just added the two pastes together and I'm just mixing them thoroughly. Now I'm going to place the paste into a Ziploc bag that I will use to draw with. Sorry I'm off camera, I don't have the room or the space to do it in front of you. Okay, here's a close-up of the texture paste flowers. I'll leave them overnight to dry, as they will need at least 24 hours for them to dry. Then tomorrow night, once dry, I will come back and paint the flowers and touch up the leaves. And we're back. As you can see, I've been painting the flowers and the leaves. I've done the leaves on this side. I've got to come back and redo the leaves everywhere else. And I've been adding the flowers, the colours to the flowers. Unfortunately, when I try to blend them, because some of them are transparent, they mix and they go yucky. So, like this one, for instance. So I am going to have to wait till they dry and then come back and do another layer of one colour and then let that dry and then come back and do another layer. So it's been a really, really long process, which is why I've done it off camera. I'm going to do the bigger one, a couple of the bigger ones on camera, and then I'll finish the rest of the painting off camera because it's such a long process. And I'm going over and over things that I don't like, and and they take a while because I have to wait for it to dry in between. This hibiscus, what am I going to do with this one? I think I'm going to I'll just add the base colour first, and then I'll come back and do the rest of it. Now, where are my brushes? I'm using different size brushes to paint. I might use a bigger one for that in there. So what am I going to do? I think I might do that one in red as the base. And this is vermilion from Pebeo that I'm using for this. Now I'm just going to go over the base of it with this colour, and then once it dries I'm going to go over it with another colour.
Photograph in which we were in love, caught in your eyes, waiting for the sunrise. I barely even knew who you were. What did you do? I didn't care, 'cause you were perfect, I swear. But somebody told me that it's over. I know it's true. You made me happy for a while. Times when we slept on top of cars. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I remember fleeting times when we watched the sparks so fire. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. eyes would meet, I would feel my heart beat. When you looked and smiled at me, back then our love was so strong. We wanted this to go on, but now it's only a pleasant memory. If I could see you now, you would stand out from the crowd, but you would not even notice me. I remember fleeting times when we stepped on top of cars. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I remember fleeting times when we watched the sparks so far. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. We knew we'd be forever.
Sorry about that. My camera decided to shut off while I was working on this, and I didn't realise. So anyway, I've put the orange and then I've added the green. I haven't quite finished with that. I'm going to have to wait till that dries, and then I'll come back and touch it up with a little bit of yellow on the green. I might do this one just to show you, and then I might switch off because my camera is probably going to run out of memory again. I've got too many videos on it. I'm going to have to start deleting some. So just to show you what I was doing here is I will choose another colour. Now I'm thinking this colour here, which is still pink, but it's sort of a deeper pink. Sort of the, this one is, what is that? That's Pebeo. That's Pebeo Blue Violet. So I'm going to do that one in there. Unfortunately, I'm making a mess and actually making the green parts those colours, but it doesn't matter. Because I'm trying to go faster just so that my camera doesn't switch off again while I'm doing it. Okay, I'm going to switch the camera off now and continue to touch up the flowers and the leaves. Then once I've done that, I will bring you down and give you a flyover of the finished piece. Coming up are some pics of the different stages of completion. If you enjoyed my video, please like, comment, share and subscribe, and hit that bell so you can be notified when I upload the next video. Until next time, take care. Bye.